this is r/scrungy cats. Maybe let's explore the rules of what is and is not a scrungy cat. So, mouth partially open, eyes squinting, optional weird pose. Here's some good scrunch. This is good scrunch. This is bad scrunch. This, good scrunch. This, mouth too open. This guy, scrungy. This guy, eyes not squinty, mouth too open. This guy, incredible, beautiful, perfect. Him, mouth way too open, full yawn. All right, this cat, I'd say that's pretty, stop asking. I'd say this guy is pretty scrungy. Here, let's just open a bunch and we shall observe them. We learned from the scrungy rules that this is not scrungy, actually. This is just, his mouth is too open. What do we rate? I'm gonna give him a 1, because he does have the, you know, if you remove the mouth part, the top half of his face is scrungy, but down here, not quite. Now how about this guy? This guy, that guy is pretty scrungy. In fact, I'd give this guy an 11 out of 10 scrungy. That's like an especially good scrungy. And he's got like such a good little smile. We got 2 guys in this photo. The dog, not so scrungy. We have to enhance this image. Oh, would you say that's scrungy? You know, I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10 scrungy. It's not the most scrunched. In fact, there's a lot of zooming necessary to even see how scrunch. But at least he's doing it. He's got the partially closed mouth, squinty eyes. Pretty good. It's blurry. It is blurry. It's a blurry scrunch. So I'm thinking, somebody already put in the chat what I was feeling. 8 out of 10. You know, because he is scrunging. He's got all the requirements. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. He's not a 10 out of 10. Look at that. You can tell he's been ripping this up. This one's just captioned, yeah. He smelled something nasty, I think. He probably sniffed something bad. His eyes are too opened, and even his mouth is, he's doing that face. If you have a cat, you know this face. Where they sniff something new, and then they back away and their mouth just opens like this. He sniffed something, I know it. And it's not really a scrunkly face, in my opinion. I'm thinking a 5. I'm thinking that's a 5. This one's not even scrunkly at all. You clearly came into this and didn't even read the requirements. He's not scrunchy. He's not scrunchy even a little. Is he precious and beautiful? And I love that you can, he's like a little bit pink because his white fur is just so translucent and sparse that you can see through it to his pink little body, his little pink skin. He's not even scrunching. First of all, we can't even see his eyes. Second of all, his mouth is wide open, he's eating a straw. -1. He's just trying to take a sip. They said she's special. You know what? I agree. She is a special cat. She's not in this thread. Get her out of here. Get her out of my sight. The mouth is a little bit wide on this one. It's looking like it's a mid-hiss, actually. It is pretty, look at the nose wrinkles, though. He's got the nose wrinkling, so I love it. It's a little bit, he's not doing that, like, little bit open face mouth, like a little bit of a smile, like a little grin. 9 out of 10, love the nose wrinkle. That's a real good nose wrinkle. 10. 10. 10. That guy's a 10. I don't even care if he's not scrunging. I don't even care if he's not scrunging at all. 10, 20, 20. You're right. Why stop at 10? They're growing him in a pot. He's gonna grow to be a big boy, a big strong cat. Whenever you sprout more cats, let me know. Okay, all right. I see you. This one's got a good scrungy face, but his eyes are wide open, just like full open. I would even dare say this cat is a scrunkly cat. I'm even gonna rate him lower than the other one, and I'm gonna give him a 4, because he really just doesn't have the essence of scrunge in this picture, in my opinion. He's licking. These aren't scrungy. He's licking his lips. That's not a scrungy cat. He's not scrunging. He's got a little bit of a nose wrinkle happening here, but this is just him licking his lips from the side. I'm literally giving you a 0, just simply a 0. That is what I'm looking for. That is what I wanted to see. That is scrunge. Look at him. His mouth is a little bit open. His teeth out. You can even see both rows, the bottom and the top, little itty bitty chiclet teeth right here. That is so good. That's 10 out of 10. It's a perfect scrunch. 10 out of 10, perfect scrunch. That's half scrunch. That's literally 50% exactly, because this half of his face, scrunch, 100%. The other half of his face, like a perfect face. If I could for a moment, that's a scrungy cat right there. That on the left, 100%, 10 out of 10. But over here, that's a regular cat. That's just a cat with a regular face. I'm giving him literally a 5. He's literally only half scrunch. Oh, okay. That's a good scrunch. He's even got like an eye bag. How do you even do that? I've never seen a cat with an eye bag before. His mouth is pretty open. I'm not gonna give him a 10, in fact. I kind of want to give him a 9 because it is an impeccable scrunch. He scrunched so hard, he gave himself eye bags. It is really scrunchy. It is really good. I'm just gonna give him a 9. I'm gonna give him a 9. Hey, I have merch. Have you heard about my merch? Look at this. Look at that. You can get my merch now. It's at helloapparel.shop. Go and get merch now. Let us evaluate. Oh, he has a sand right by his eye. Someone get it. It really bothers me when pet owners don't get the eye crusties out of their dogs and cats' eyes. What are you even doing? Every time I'm around somebody else's pet, I pull the eye boogies out if there are any. I don't even care that it's not my pet. I don't care how gross it is. I'm getting those crusties. I'm getting those boogies out. What if you had eye crusty in here? What if for multiple days in a row you didn't get the eye crusties out of your eyes in the morning and just let it build up and get all itchy in the corner of your eye and can't take it out because you don't have fingers now? He's kind of scrungy. We can only see half his face, so it's not like incredible, not like a great scrunch. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm giving him a 6 because I think he's just actually asleep and his mouth is just slightly open. That's actually a little scary. I know, I don't like it so close up. If I could give an example of a perfect scrunch mouth, this. Will I say the eyes are perfectly scrunched? No. I'm not gonna lie. I love this guy though. I love the spirit of his face. I love the attitude. I love the whiskers. His eyes are kind of terrifying though. He's looking into my soul. I'm giving him a 10 because I'm afraid he'll hex me if I don't. I'm afraid he's gonna curse my family if I don't give him a 10. He's trying with his whole chest to be scrungy because he's such a little guy. That's like a soft scrunch. Any soft scrungers? It's not too scrunch. There's not a lot of scrunch to it, you know what I mean? I'll give it a 7. I'll give the soft scrunch a 7. Who am I to deny the soft scrungers? She dead. 12 out of 10. She's not dead though. She's just sleeping. Sleeping and probably mid-sneeze. That's what happens when your cat in the pot grows up. You gotta put them out in the garden because they get too big for their pot. 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. I'm a sucker for when it's a kitten. They don't quite have it down when they're little. They don't quite have the eye squint perfect, and they're squinting from the bottom. Do you know what I mean? Their eye is squinting from the bottom up instead of from both ways. He's so scrunchy. He's almost too scrunkly, but he's precious and perfect, and I'm in awe of him. I think he'll improve as he ages. I think he'll get better. So I think for today, I'm gonna give him a 9. He's got a lot to learn, and he only knows how to squint his eyes from the bottom. Okay. This is upside down scrunch. Also, his eyes are wide open, and he's an adult, so he should know. He should know how to do this. The mouth's pretty closed, too. It's just an upside down. It's a picture of a cat upside down is really what this is. See, when you look at it right side up, it's really not actually scrungy, but it is something. Because he's upside down, his lips are like kind of drooping, which is good. It's a different kind of scrunch, I think, actually. I don't think I'm equipped to judge this scrunch. It's just flappy. I want to give him an 8. I want to give him an 8. I think most of what's happening here is he's upside down. I think that's the majority of what's given him the scrungy face. That's a really good cat. That's a really pretty cat, in fact. Really cute. But again, the left side here is 100% scrunging. It's doing the scrunch perfectly, but the right side, it's got a little bit too much mouth open, a little bit too much eye open. He's not even a perfect 50%, so I'm kind of wanting to give him a 4 because he's just really not scrunging. I think he just recently licked his lips. I think that's what he did. And so I'm gonna give him a 4 because I can't even give him the 50% because he doesn't really have it. That's not even. Why are these cats so angry? What did you do to these cats? Or what didn't you do? Because sometimes that's the problem too. I kind of, the top half is scrunging, but he's really more angry and he's kind of like a little bit demonic. -10. -10 scrunch. He's not scrungy. I might be the most afraid of this one of any of the others. This is our last one. This is gonna be our last one. This isn't scrunging. What are you doing in this thread? He is wigging out though. How much catnip did you give him? How much catnip has he had? And maybe it's time to put it away. Maybe it's time to take the catnip away and you need to go lie down. He's absolutely 0 out of 10. He's doing none of the things. His nose isn't scrunched up. His mouth's not even open at all. He's just like, his lips are parted a teeny bit and his eyes, he's bugging. Get him some water. Have him lay down. He's got to calm down with the catnip. Those are scrungy cats. Those are all the scrungy cats we're gonna look at today. That was fun. I liked that. I'd like to explore more Reddit threads. I would love to explore are the straights okay? In fact, just as one last thing for us to do, let's check that in with the straights. I'm only gonna look at the first thing I see. They're not okay. I'm gonna read just only simply the first half of the first sentence, and I will not read you any of more of the rest at all, period. And I didn't even finish reading it myself and don't want it in my brain. Here's the thing with girls 22 or under. They smell massively different. Done. You're not okay. They're not okay. Glad I checked in. Wish I hadn't. I don't know that a day will come where they ever will be okay. I hope so. Honestly, y'all need therapy. Thank you guys for rating Scrungy Cats with me. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.